Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Rochelle from Rochelle.Handmade.Designs, and in this video we are doing another Friday sews. Yes, so this Friday sews is going to be set up like any other Friday sews. I tell what I sewed this week, and then I tell what I plan on sewing for the upcoming week. So before we get started, go ahead and hit the like button and the subscribe button, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload an amazing video. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get right on into what I sewed this week for Friday sews. All right, so the pattern that I sewn this week was Vogue 8883. It is kind of like short slash pants, depending on what you want to call them. So I did view C on the pattern, which is this one right here, view C, and I love it. I love the fabric. I did not too much care for the pattern. So I will give more details on what I did not like about this pattern come when I do my June sewing makes. So when I do my June sewing make, I'm going to give you all the details about this pattern. But it is a great pattern, do not get me wrong. It's just I would make adjustments to the pattern. So this is Vogue 8883, which is the pattern that I sewn this week. Another thing that I sewn this week is this lovely dress right here using Ankara fabric. It is Simplicity 8380, which is part of the top series, top one of the summer top series, Summer's Out, Arms Out edition. So it's this pattern right here. Now, I will say this is reading is the 2 F's. It's free and fundamental. However, I did not read the pattern, so this pattern calls for knits. I did not read the pattern, made a boo-boo. I'm not using knit. I used Ankara fabric. The fit is spot on. However, I'm saying the fit is spot on. However, the bodice portion where the one shoulder comes across, it is a little too big. So what I think I want to do is go ahead and create a pleat to take that gaping, to get rid of that gaping right at the armhole. And I think it would be perfectly fine because when I just kind of pinned it, it was amazing. The fit was spot on. So I think I'm going to do that. So I want to make one note to that dress / if you want to do the top, that's completely up to you. If you're going to use cotton, I want to say you will have the same problem that it's not a problem, it's just you will have to make a fix to it. So I did cut the regular size that you would for knit. Everything fit. I was a little nervous that it wasn't going to fit because this cotton does not have any stretch in it. So because of that, I was a little nervous that I was getting ready to waste a good 3.5 to 4 yards of fabric creating it with Ankara. I did not. This is one of those save the fabric once again, because every once in a while I do a save a fabric, not intentionally, but this is a save a fabric, and I do love the dress. So I am just going to create a pleat and make it work. But once again, that pattern was Simplicity 8380. It's view A on the pattern as well. Now this will not be a tutorial sew along. However, I will look for a pattern that's in print to maybe do a tutorial or a sew along for the one shoulder top as part of the top series, part 3, Summer's Out, Arms Out edition. Now, speaking of the dress and the fabric for Simplicity 8380, it was part of a Mommy and Me for the month of June. And I was going to pair that fabric for my daughter. She was going to use this pattern, Simplicity 2377. However, because June is now over, it did not get done, I will be doing 2 Mommy and Me's for the month of July. And this will be the pattern that I will use to complement my dress right here, which is Simplicity 8380. I have not photographed in my dress at all yet. My daughter's dress is halfway done, so that would be 2. There will be 2 Mommy and Me's for the month of July. So be prepared. It's amazing. So now that I told you what I sewn this week, I'm going to tell you what I plan on sewing this upcoming week. So the thing that I plan on sewing, one thing, is just going to be one thing this week. One thing that I plan on sewing this week is the coat shoulder top. As part of the top series, top number 2 of the edition, Summer's Out, Arms Out. Now, the pattern that I originally chose for this coat shoulder top is McCalls 7624, which is this one right here. So the plan is to do view B, but cut it off like right at the hips to make a top, not completely a dress like this one is. But one thing I want to do is I'm going to show you the fabric I plan on using for it, but now that I'm thinking about it, I plan on switching the pattern. So this is the fabric. It is a rayon fabric. I picked up from fabric.com, I want to say about 2 or 3 years ago. And it's just been in my stash because I am utilizing all the fabric in my stash instead of buying more fabric. Plus, it's also part of the Whole 30 challenge, created by @PinkMimosa by Jacinta on IG, Instagram. She's doing a Whole 30 where you are to use 30 yards of fabric before you buy any fabric. So this is a way for me to use a lot of the fabric in my stash because it is a huge pattern stash, a huge fabric stash, and I really just want to bust into utilizing my patterns as well as my fabric. So that's why I'm doing the Whole 30 right now. Actually, it starts Monday. Yes, Monday. So this is the fabric. This is the pattern. I think it would be super duper cute. However, I don't think this fabric will hold the structure of this pattern. So I think what I want to do for my coat shoulder top is switch the pattern to Butterick 6562. Now, before I do it, and if I decide to do a tutorial, I want to pick a pattern that's in stock to where you could go and pick it up. I don't want to do a tutorial for a pattern that's not in stock. And you cannot pick it up. You have to order it or whatever. So I'm going to be looking this week to see, well, a couple of days over the weekend, see what pattern is available that's still in print to where you don't have to purchase from eBay or Amazon or Etsy or any of that good stuff in order to get a pattern. However, I'm not sure if I'm going to do a tutorial for the coat shoulder top yet, but if I do, I will let you know. I will post it like I normally do. Now, that's all that I have for this episode of Friday Sews. As always, like, comment, and subscribe, and also turn on the notification bell so you are notified every time I upload a new video. So until next time, bye!